back to another video. In today's video, I am going to be showing you how to make an operating system. So I am making ScratchOS right now, and if you haven't checked out the ScratchOS website, we've got the front page, about page, so you can, feedback and error codes. So there will be error codes because I just like to add error codes for some reason. This was made with simple site, but yeah. Okay, so what you want to do is you first must have a logo. So if I just make this hide and switch, that is a bug there. Well, not really a bug, but I just like to call it that. Okay, switch backdrop to startup. Oh wait, this is the login screen. So you will need a login screen for this tutorial, and we will need the start up screen. So I want to change the backdrop to startup. So I'll play that again for you. And then this loading thing fades in. I'll go in full screen. So we have the loading. So here's the code for the loading, and here's a sprite for the loading. It's just really a circle with this around it. Will that actually affect it? No. Okay, so basically, if you want to follow along, there will be separate parts. But yeah, so what you want to do is you want to create your logo. So this is the ScratchOS logo. It looks different on the website than on here. That's because I had to invert the colours of the background. So the background used to be white and this bit used to be blue. I had to swap it around. So now this was white, and yeah. And so I've got a planned date for it. I'm not sure if it will be thingies, because if it will be released on that date, but if it's not, then I'll have to update this image. But yeah, just check out the ScratchOS website. But let's get into the tutorial. Okay, so we're gonna start working on the login section, which, if you want, you can have a custom login screen. I've kind of like taken inspiration from Windows 8, the operating system everyone hates, and well, actually, personally, I don't hate it because I think it's kind of cool, but yeah, it's just my opinion. But I've kind of stolen this idea from like Windows 8 or Windows 8.1, so this was inspired. So yes, I am not really good at speaking while doing tutorials because I don't really do tutorials that often. So what you want to do is you want to create a user profile. Now you want to make it however you want. So I'm gonna do 6, and you can hold shift to make a square, if you guys didn't know that. Some of you scratchers out there might probably know. But yeah, okay. So what I'm doing right here is I'm creating a user icon, also known as a guest icon or something, where it has, or like new user icon. So it's like this, and then have a circle like that. That is my guest icon profile. Now you want to copy the square. Now go into another sprite or another costume, so you can actually paste it without it moving down, because if you just copy it and paste it, it would move down, and you do not want that. So once you've got your thingy set up, I'm gonna just quickly tamper with this. Okay, so I've tampered with the logo a little bit and I've added the ScratchOS logo. So if we do this, there's a little bit of a bug. We want it to hide. And then, yeah. Then when I receive login, so I've already set this up. I've already set up these two. So here's basically the code for the loading. I'll let you look at it for a second. And you can always pause the video if you need to. But we need to carry on. So just copy this down, pause the video if you need to. But yeah, so when I receive login, you also want, I think, no you don't, okay. You want to wait 1 second and switch backdrop to login. Right, let's try that. So, okay, so it's loading. And will it get into it? So it's going in now, and you can see it's not very of a smooth animation, so you want to do 1.5 seconds. Now this is where this comes into play. What you want to do is when I receive login, you want to get rid of that hide block, and you want to set ghost effect to 100. And then when I receive login, wait 1 second, repeat 100, change ghost effect by -3. Then change ghost effect by 3. Let's test that now. So it's booting in. It waits about 15 to 25 seconds or in between. It's like 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, blah blah blah, yeah. It waits like seconds in between 15 and 25. That's what the pick random block does. So we're just waiting for it to boot in. Okay. So that didn't really work well. So what we need to do is set ghost. Now this is the long way of doing it. If I just like set it to 50. Oh yeah, we need to show. Okay, my mistake. Let's just undo this. Okay, so fix the problem. All you need to do is make it show by just bringing this block out, click it, and then put it back in. Now it might look like I'm on Scratch 2.0, but I'm on 3.0. I've got Scratch add-ons installed. So Scratch add-ons is an add-on made by GriffPatch. I'll put a link in the description that you can basically do stuff to your Scratch. So I've got you can see how many blocks you have, and you can start recording, and you can make it look like you have 2.0, which looks really good. Anyway, so let's get back into the tutorial. So let's make this. So switch backdrop to login and show. Now we want to make another costume, only this one is darker. And this is what it would look like if you highlighted it. So if you not highlighted it, but if you went over it with your mouse. And when I receive login, forever, if else, if touching mouse pointer, then switch costume to costume 2, else switch costume to costume 1. So that is what it would look like. Not the best thing in the world. I think it should fade into the colour. So what if you want to do that, then you need to get rid of this costume, and if touching mouse pointer, then you want to get a repeat block. So repeat 10, change colour effect by 3. So type in 3, else set colour effect to 0. That is not right. We want to do brightness. No, that is not right. We want to set it to -3 then. Yeah, perfect. So then you want to make it repeat 3. Or even repeat 1. By -3, and then it's a forever loop, that's why, so we can't really do that. So what we're gonna have to do is, if you want to make it like fade, you're gonna have to find another tutorial. I do not know how to do that yet. But you want to change size by 10. Nope. I'm just experimenting here. So if you can always pause this video or like skip it if you want, but then set size, no, don't want to comment, no. And then else set size to 100. So it kind of has a pop out effect. I am going to do 104 so you can kind of see that clearer. So I'm going to do 95. And then 5 plus 4, I do not know how to do math. I do. And then 99. Boom. So then it's kind of small, but not too small. Change size by, yeah. Or we can do 90 and 94. I'm gonna personally go with 94. With this, I don't know why I said that. I can't speak. But now we need the login. So I am gonna have it display your username. So you want to just activate this username block and click it twice for it to switch. Then it will display your username here. Or if you want to, you can make a variable called I'm gonna just rename this variable called name. You can call the variable name and forever set name to username. And yeah, so now what we want to do is remove this and put that there. Now the reason why it's 0 is because it has no data, but you can see it does that. So hide variable name, then show variable name. Okay. Yeah, so I actually have done part of ScratchOS before. It looks different, but it's not as best as this, so I'm going to stop working on that version of ScratchOS and start working on this version of ScratchOS. So, let's just wait for it to load. Dun, dun, dun. And yeah. So, okay, now that needs to be like 25, no, 35 and 25. Okay, so as you can see that I've changed the code a little bit. because when it was 100 it didn't used to function properly, and this would just show up on a black screen, and we didn't want that, so I've just changed it to 25 because it's -3. So that has made it better because I've just tested it and you can hear my chair moving. So yep, what you might want to do is you might want to make it wait 2.5 seconds. So let's try that again. Yes, I know I've been starting the project up a lot of times. That's because I like to do a lot of testing. I do not like to do something, finish it, and then test to find out that it's not wrong, and then I have to find out it's wrong, I meant, and then it's I have to redo it again. So that's why I really like to test. And yeah, stupid thing. Okay, so now that works. You can click this, and I might want to move the username block, and that. Now if you have a really long username, your username might go off the screen, but or actually set name to, we want to set name to guest of quest or something. I don't know, that actually sounds nice, so I'm gonna do guest of quest. Or you don't really have to do this, but I'm gonna get rid of that and delete the name variable, because what I want to do is make this go to 0, 0. Why about 15. Now I'm quickly going to my other ScratchOS. So my stuff, you can see everything I'm working on. And let's try and find the old ScratchOS. So here, and this is what it looked like. So we still have the same logo, but it's different now. I inverted the colors previously, and we had this old loading thing, which I do not have anymore, but I really like it. So I'm just okay. We can press enter, as something that you can't usually do, and you have the user. So you have a lock here. So the password is quest123, and then it will fade away. And you have sound, and yeah. So I want to borrow this lock icon. I want to borrow this thing. So unlocked. Drag it into your backpack if you want. Well, you can't really, but try and get a lock icon, and then go into then go into your operating system, and then add the spray, the costumes, lock, unlocked, unlocked. So basically what I'm gonna do is I need to make this 0 by 0. And I want to make it size about 150. That's a bit too big. 125. Yeah, perfect. So when green flag clicked, hide. And then when I receive login, we have to wait 2 seconds, then show. Now what we want to do is when this sprite is clicked, broadcast. Oh, you can't really see that lock icon. Lock icon's really hard to see, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it lighter. Yeah, that looks weird, I know. Then and then okay, now you can see it much better. So I am gonna make what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this 10. So if we do this, then yeah, how about 15? 20? Not 230? I mean, yeah, that could do. I want to add a square behind this square. And then add that, and then that. So then, now we have that, we want to make it 23. Now I'm gonna do some testing off camera, so I'll see you then. Oh wait, I'll see you then. Okay. So, so now we need a password system. Now I know how to make a password system because I've made them in some of my previous OSs. Some with help from my friend. Well, actually one, and then others I got the hang of password systems, and then I know how to do it. So I think I might do a bit of a complicated way, but we want to new message and call it password with a question mark or no question mark. It's really up to you. So now when I receive password, now I'm gonna do what I did in the previous one of ScratchOS, and I'm gonna do it so you have 5 tries to get the password correct before it signs you out. Now the reason why I'm changing this is because I don't really like how I've done it, so I'm making it a bit of a white. I'm making it a bit of white / grey, and then we have this, and we have this, and then it just makes it look a whole lot nicer. And I might even like tilt it a little bit to make it like actually look a bit better. Because yes, I just stole this from one of my game consoles that are under construction. Now then, what you want to do is that, and that. So I like it how I've actually I want to make this a bit smaller, and then I will do this. And that. So now we have the login screen, which done again. I am gonna make it a bit more like artistic, so I'll see you when I've done that. Okay, so I've made kind of like what I would call artistic a login screen. Now I'm gonna add the ability to change the login screen, because some people might not look like the artistic style that I tried to go for. I'm not sure if you would call it artistic, but I might as well, because I made it. But I feel like I haven't outdone this yet, because I feel like some things are a bit too big. So yeah. Then we want to continue creating the password system. So when I receive password, I want to ask space. I want to ask so what would actually happen if you log into Windows 10? What will it say? So it's telling you, it will tell you to ask to input the password. So input like type password here, and then we have, I think we should have a list. So I think I'm gonna go with a preset password, but if you want to make it so you can create an account, then I'll have a separate tutorial on that coming soon. But we want to do, so if password, so we want to do if now we want to make wait, no, you don't want to make a variable yet. If answer equals, I'm just gonna make the password like 43165. So if the answer is that, or I'm gonna do like quest123, which is basically password for the other one. So you want to do that. But if now we want to make a variable called password and change password by 1. Else. Now this is where we need to create another costume for the login sprite, because now we need to make it red. So like it's wrong, and then it will broadcast incorrect, so then broadcast, we need broadcast incorrect. Now if I'm going a bit too fast, you can change the speed up there, up here where my mouse is pointing, or down here if you're on computer, but yeah. Broadcast incorrect. When I receive incorrect, switch costume to costume 3. So it'll flash red. To like show you did it wrong. Um, 0.01. Yeah, okay. Maybe 0.1. Just 0.1. Just thinking out loud in my head. Okay, so then change password by 1. Show password when I receive password, so okay, actually we've got to change password by 1. So if I just like this, change password by 1. Now, when green flag clicked, switch costume to unlocked. But when green flag clicked, forever, if password equals 5. This is how you do like a try system, so you get 5 tries, but then it's disabled for about 5 seconds. If password equals 5, then then switch. No, wait, actually, when I receive login, when I receive password, and if it is 5, then we want to switch costume to costume locked, then wait 5 seconds. So you want to wait 5 seconds for switching costume back to unlocked, And then yeah, so if I just like, and then we also want an if, so set password to 5. Okay, so now when green flag clicked, forever if password equals 5, then stop, then repeat 5. We need to wait about this is not working. This, and then stop the script. Okay, that wasn't working that well, but repeat 5, stop other scripts in Sprite. Okay, actually, and then if password, we need to put that there. So put it into the backdrop. And if password equals 5, then stop this and set password to 0. So it's loading. And will it get to load in? Okay, so it's loading in. Okay, so this just like, okay, now it's actually working. Okay, and then if password equals 5, stop other scripts in Sprite. Then wait 5 seconds. Wait 5 and then right, 1 sec, I need to just do something. Okay, so I've got the loading figured out. So now, what you want to do is you want to just copy everything on the screen here. So I'll give you a second to copy that. And I've also changed the backdrop again, because I can't make up my mind. And I like the boardwalk backdrop. It's really nice, and I used this in my earlier version of ScratchOS before I scrapped it. So, I'm just quickly do that, and that will be it for today's episode. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!